I mean, I think that Roman can win any year he goes. He's always in the conversation of top 5. So it's not like he can't. I do think more events helps him. He finally broke through on the online semifinals, you know, pretty convincingly too. So you almost have to go out there and just take swings and see what happens for the first year and kind of just be happy for wherever that leaves you.
This is Old Blue. This is under Memorial Gym at Tennessee Tech. Shout out TTU Exercise and Science Department, which I graduated from. This also did Richard Froning Jr. So we got 25 yards out, 25 yards back. We'll roll through probably a bodyweight workout because our best guess based on the behind the scenes is that's what it's going to be like. So some longer swims with some bodyweight movements and got to cook something up for them.
Yeah, so the pool workout we wrote multiple times because we had a structured idea that we thought was going to be just good training. And then more ideas kept coming out on what the pool workout might look like. And so we have changed it and changed it back and changed it again to get the stimulus that we thought would be that of what they're gonna do at the games.
I can't wait to just beat Roman by a mile.
Are you a good swimmer?
Yeah, I'm pretty good for CrossFitter standards.
Yeah.
For swimmers standards, I don't know. Probably not.
Maybe that's the workout.
It's over. If this is the workout, it's over.
It's Hopper's friend. What he's doing here? What, Hopper's gym don't have swimming pool or what?
Oh, Hopper this, Hopper that. A guy trains with Hopper one time. We're best buddies.
Of course.
Yeah, we swam. He beat me.
Really?
Our swimming workout was all fitness though.
It seemed like there was no equipment. It seemed like they had them on a timer telling them when to get back in the pool. So all these things played a factor of like squatting, you know, faster sets on a time, and then maybe like work that continues to grow until you fall off basically.
All right, so based on the video I saw the video that came out yesterday, there is no equipment. There's a puddle where they're getting in and out of the water. So like Jacob Marlowe has a puddle where he's at, and then you see him run and get back in the water. And Dave goes, oh, let's see, he's a fighter.
He's a fighter, look at him.
And then afterwards he's talking to Trista and saying, what was the hard part? The swimming, implying there's more than just swimming.
What was the hard part, the swimming?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my thing is, I'm thinking that he's calling Jacob Marlowe a fighter because he's like, probably has 1 or 2 seconds left in the intervals. So I'll explain what I think it is. I think it's like something like this, 100-meter swim, and then you have 10 push-ups, 10 air squats in a 3-minute window. And then the next 3-minute window is 100-meter swim, 20 push-ups, 20 air squats. The next one will be 30 push-ups, 30 air squats. So he is implying that he barely made that interval, but he's still getting back in the water. That's what I want to do. I want to do something like that. Maybe a minute 35 workout pace. 135, 140, I would say, for a workout pace. And then if we went up by, you're going to have to do something different, but if we went up by 10s of push-ups and air squats, 10s, 20, 30, 40, and then just cap it at 50. If for some reason someone gets there, I don't think they will. Let's just do up by 5s. Start at 10 and go up by 5s. I don't want to get it. I don't know if it's exact. I think it's going to be a good workout, though. I'm just kidding about saying I know the workout. Just being clickbaity. These guys are like, if they think I know the workout, we might as well do it. Like, they're not going to want to just do random training for no reason.
How sure are you that this is the workout?
I'm not, but I'm very sure this is really close. The stimulus will be very, very, very close.
The goal for this weekend, to prep the athletes in a way that we think that will be similar to the games, in a timeline that will be similar, obviously starting on Wednesday, having rest day, and then going into 3 longer days of competition. I feel like it just gives them opportunity mostly, I think, for the athletes to get used to the downtime in between events.
Give me more. Give me more. You got that thing that I'm looking for. Give me more. Give me more. No doubt about it.
that the desired stimulus?
Perfect. Yeah, it was great. Just a slow burn, and then like all of a sudden, like Quinn said, you just hit a wall on like the 25, and then the 30's almost impossible. Roman had to push hard to finish the 30. So like the 35 is pretty much already spoken for you.
Yeah. Shoulders. Push up so hard. And I feel like first couple rounds like dizzy. I don't know why. I like swim, but no, actually like don't like swim, but I'm good swimming. I hate whole cardio because I have to go hard, you know, because everyone think, oh, Roman is good for cardio. That's why I hate it. I'm doing last round. Where's
My
Quinn?
triceps in my arms.
Where's Quinn?
Quinn was still doing push-ups somewhere.
I like in the pool. Where's Quinn?
Bro,
Where's Quinn?
Shut up. I got like 3 air squats.
I remember he's in the Cookeville gym.
Somewhere in South Carolina with his new best buddy Hopper. Oh, Quinn and Hopper. Are you jealous you didn't get invited? I don't know, dude. Sounds like a lot of jealousy you weren't training against the champ.
Home. Sweet home.
Calories.
Where normally they'll come in and do a large session and then go home, rest for as long as they want, and then come back and do a large session. There's medium-sized sessions where they are told to be here and then go home, come back, go home, come back, or not leave, not have enough time to leave. What kind of food do you need to bring? So the timing of the events and then the timing of their food, and then the way they recover between events is important to practice. All the media that CrossFit Games puts out, Dave says this is the 20th year, the 20 event year. So that we're gonna look back at our history, the events that had been announced before we started the weekend, and then I think the total was announced during it. So we're obviously looking at renditions of games past. So you go back and study those things that went well, that he really liked, or things that went bad, that he might wanna change, and kind of lean your ideas towards that. And then obviously watching the media and kind of, I mean, we've done this too, where like we let out little Easter eggs, and it's up to somebody to be smart enough to kind of grab onto it. And so I think they're doing a lot of that, to where you have to go, and if you're looking for it, you might find something, but if you aren't really looking hard enough, you'll probably will say, oh, this is just a video.
The order of the chaos
Back squat, shoulder press, deadlift.
in that order. Hey, you
Yep.
want to use the same like a time on it, like a 30-minute, 20-minute?
We're not getting fancy today. We're just gonna build till they hit like 90% effort and then move the next. So it's not, I'm sure there they'll have, what'd they have? Let's look historically.
What year did they do the CrossFit total?
Say 2018, 3 attempts, each lift in 4-minute window. No, we're not doing that today. We just want the stimulus to touch in the load. CNS drive, not testing. But there, yeah, you need to have a plan for secured lift, risky, actually probably near like 95% maybe lift 2, and then go for it in 3, or if you miss, go down, depending on what the rules are.
Yeah.
Rough plan off the cuff on that.
Deadlift and shoulder press pretty good. Squats not sure. That's fine. I think I can make like top 10 for squat.
What did you pull at the WFP for deadlift?
595. Yeah, almost 600.
That's
maybe
good.
90%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe 85.
Probably.
See, like we go together to the finish. Just be slower. Give me 5 points and I give you $500.
Okay, 500. All right, $500. Whoa! 500 bucks for throwing events. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Okay. All right. Pretty heavy weight right now. Yo. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to embarrass you. I might be off by a couple plates on what you're about to hit, but you can use my bar.
I don't understand what he's saying. I don't want to go down.
Yes.
Down. I want to go down.
So it was a fun way of saying, yeah, bro, let's share. Come on.
What's number in
That's 135.
no, number 29 or 28?
Oh.
You can share your weight for deadlift because it's so many plates for deadlift.
All right.
Squats.
Don't say I didn't offer, bro.
Yeah, with the total, it was just like a touch, kind of getting a base of where you want to open your lifts at. Like, what feels really comfortable on a day of training when they're kind of tired. If you can get close to what you want to open at just after a day of training, then you should know that like when you, at least if you're a gamer, which a lot of these athletes are, you should be able to get close to your max on that day, but know where to start your opener at to play it safe to then hopefully either match your PR or just go right over it. For sure, you can see that we are starting with the 2007 games, pretty much doing that and then moving on to the rest of the day of competition and then moving on to the rest of the weekend. So it's a great way to show where we've been, where we're going to, and how we got there, kind of, is if this is the new standard or if, for instance, we can continue to talk about the total where it's just like a 2-second event where you do your lift and that's it.
It's Wednesday. We're gonna stay tomorrow, Friday, come back. Crew's main crew hitting 2007 intervals, and then we'll work on some gymnastics. We got a local level 10 gymnastics coach coming to help make sure we got the tricks dialed in with rolls, holds, etc. And then afternoon, we're still figuring out exactly, but I think we're gonna do a little hopper variation. Make our own hopper, make movements in there, get them out, see what comes out of the hopper for us.
I mean, you definitely want to up the pull-up chest bar volume. Like, it's just a movement that you have to do to get the volume on your biceps, like that speed and that cycle and that many reps. Like all these athletes, they're not going to be able to touch game day intensity. So we wanted to get the total volume, add a little bit of rest in there, so they are feeling the intensity that they're going to want to go on game day, really conditioning them to, one, just kind of know what it's going to feel like, and two, if you can do them a few times in that high volume, you can set yourself up just for success to be able to recover by Friday, since they're going to do it on Wednesday.
I want to change a little bit, but
What do you want to do?
maybe 2 rounds.
500 2 rounds, 500 2 rounds. 3 sets of 500 2 rounds.
Yes.
I think you want to feel what the third round would feel like, because that's where the burn starts, and that's where you'd start to break more than you wanted to, or than you planned on originally.
Well,
2 sets.
If I want to break, I have to break from first round.
In round 3, if you think round 4 you have to do 10A7, round 3 you should do 10A7.
No,
So by
no, I can do more for sure.
Josh Bridges won and did 5s, and he did it like around 9 minutes. You think your pull-ups are better than Josh Bridges?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe a little. You're so in your diaper, and he had a sub 2-minute friend. All I'm saying is you can do better than he did, but he didn't pace it, because he said the same thing you could. Oh, 1 set, 2 sets, easy. And they got to round 4, it's like, I don't think so anymore.
Do you like working out with like Quinn? Is he a good coach?
No.
Why not?
I don't care about him.
No, I mean like, is it nice to work out with?
No.
You're not saying a lot about your. Hey, bro. Roman said he doesn't like you.
Good.
Just one of those athletes that comes out of nowhere. For the most part, he can learn on the fly. There are opportunities for a guy like that, can just like snag some points from guys in the top 10. So I think he can take some top 10 finishes, and then of course, like any rookie, he'll have some finishes that are just not great.
Like I might feel like I'm getting smacked right now, and last weekend by Hopper, but I mean in reality, I'm not. It's just that they're that good.
So there's like a couple workouts where he could be top 5, and you can kind of get a taste of beating those guys or being at least as good as those guys. And that carries on for like years and years. You almost need that momentum. If you see a rookie never get that momentum, they show up and they just kind of get their teeth kicked in all weekend. Most of the time they don't come back. The video came out that evening, I guess that would be Thursday evening, of the forward and backwards roll that 100% of the individuals will be doing that on Sunday at the games. We already had a gymnastics coach from the Victory Gymnastics in town scheduled to be here, so then we just honed in on those skills. Like we knew we needed to practice them, either get better at them or learn them for the first time.
And then muscle. As long as your kip is in the low dip, you can just push right up.
From that support position, now we got to do a forward roll. You good?
I need just break roll. I don't care about front roll.
Yeah. Best to give us a piece of the forward roll, yes. That's the hard part of the forward roll.
We can be so tired. That's why we can't use false grip. We can, but we have to practice more like this.
We're not all so proficient at this where we're gonna do like 6 or 7 in a row where we might end up losing that false grip. Most likely, I'd say no one here is probably doing more than 2 or 3 at a time.
Oh, that is another thing I was noticing when I was watching the video. Keeping the rings as close to your chest as possible. Then we have to do like a whole kip up. When I roll forward, the rings are here. I like naturally roll into low dip.
You're not just gonna roll and lose your false grip. I think what's gonna happen is you're gonna do 1, maybe come down, do 2 or 3 in a row, tops, and then you're gonna wanna rest. So when you rest, go back up and get that false grip again, because it makes the roll so much easier.
Can everybody walk away, please?
Whoa, get on the mat, get on the mat.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, hang on.
Key, get that out of my face. You're so annoying.
Bench
I hate all
rushers!
you.
Let's go, bench, focus.
Paige Rogers in the lead.
Focus. For the win! Another one.
Yeah, I think it'll be something along the lines of 12 ring muscle ups. Go and do something. 9 forward roll to support muscle ups. Go do something. 6 back roll to support muscle ups. Done. It can either be a really big decider or it can be nothing. Because it may just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. It could be a really big decider depending on the points and depending on who's in that podium contention. If you have a guy who's like has no idea how to do these in the podium contention, that could be a big shakeup.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, now let's do it in reverse, Terry.
Terry, put it in reverse, Terry.
Terry!
Hold backwards to my feet on the box, and then I was in a low dip, and I pushed all the way to support. So it's gonna look like this. So bend arm, feet on the box, push all the way up. That's the easiest drill I could find. And then eventually you'll do it without even. To get up without your feet touching, again, it's the hips. So getting your hips above the rings, but also keeping pressure on the rings and pushing or pulling first, and then pushing the entire time. I pull here and then I push right away.
I just knew that was gonna make me mad. Freaking gymnasts.
You're not pulling with your arms. You're just flipping. Keep pulling with your arms around.
What arms, dude?
Shooting my legs and hips up before I go to support. Kind of the same thing here. Getting your hips on top of the rings and then feet down.
Yeah. Drive your left. Yeah. More hip drive. Just
Too far.
a second where you have to create space, but right back in.
Yep. Roll. Nice. Yep.
Good. Continue pushing when you're.
Keep pulling to get yourself up on top of the rings and not just rely on your feet catching.
I feel like I am pulling, but my wrists feel like they're gonna break.
Keep it in tighter. The tighter in you keep it, because when it starts to flare out is where it's gonna feel like it's pulling you.
Start shooting your legs and your hips up into the back kip, just like you did for the forward roll there.
Oh yeah. Iron gloves. Just like the forward roll where you were flinging yourself over, that will help a lot. Get up behind the rings and flip hard. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. And then you'll be like, you'll do that and you'll feel the whole movement.
You kind of want your hips. You'll roll, you'll go up and back.
And slightly back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd be pissed if I didn't get it.
Okay, so not that cool.
No, it's not. Like, even though I didn't do this stuff in gymnastics, I should be able to do it because I am a gymnast. My biggest pet peeve in CrossFit is when non-gymnasts get gymnastic skills before I do. I hate it. Even though, like, we don't touch the rings in gymnastics as a woman.
The backwards roll is only for basically the best of the best to get to. Yeah, it's an opportunity to get some points, but what if no one in the top 5 even is in there? When I look back, I look at kind of just bigger moments of the games. Soccer chipper obviously was huge.
Final heat of the soccer chipper.
In 2015, Ben Smith shined really well. Soccer chipper, flip the pig super easy, and then finished on his hands really well. Just rope climb in the middle.
But here comes Ben Smith. Are you kidding me right now? Ben Smith will win the soccer chipper.
And it was just like a monumental shift in the leaderboard. So that one was a huge workout. And then climbing snail just has its own place because I believe it was the first time they used the cut rope at the games. and it was the first time the individuals pushed the snail, and then there was the big berm run in it. So it was just like, they're two pretty iconic workouts. We kind of took both ideas from those. We kind of concocted the GHD into a snail, and then the flip sled as our pig, and then throwing some handstand walking. Obviously, like I said, soccer chipper had handstand walking in it, and the ski was kind of to sub in for that run, that monostructural part. I mean, I think that Roman can win any year he goes. He's always in the conversation of top 5, so it's not like he can't. I do think more events helps him. Yeah, the more demanding it is on the body, the more it helps him. He's just a seasoned athlete. He's been competing at a high level since 2018. He knows what he's capable of. He has a huge aerobic base, which helps over the long weekend. He recovers really well. He takes it super seriously. So later into the weekend, helps him even more. Within reason, we tried to take all of the CrossFit movements. We have it on the whiteboard over here. We try to take like all of the CrossFit movements and lay them out. Obviously, we just avoided the ones we had already done. This is still training. Like at the games, I think Dave has mentioned maybe we will do, you might end up repeating a movement, but there's no point to do that in training. Like you're not really learning anything for there. You're just looking for overuse injuries. We avoided those. We laid out our movements that we wanted to use, and we try to think of everything we hadn't done or movements that we wouldn't even think of, threw a number to all of them, and then randomly generated numbers starting with how we were going to do the workout. We had 3 options. We were going to do an AMRAP, a 4-time, or a chipper. I know those aren't quite totally different, but they can be. So we ended up on a chipper, and then we randomly selected 5 movements and threw them up on the board. We sent a few of the coaches away to go write a workout, and then later that day, we would have one of the athletes draw one of those workouts. Us coaches didn't talk about it. We just sent them together when we were done and had them, and then we let one of the athletes figure it out by random as well.
For the athletes to see, and then we'll generate it on the fly, but they got to warm up for it.
All right, we all go into our separate caves and coming back with our work.
Yeah.
Hey, what we say, meet back in 5 to 6 minutes? Somehow we hoppered. They did hopper parameters, movements, I guess, and then we did other hopper on short, medium, long. And as we casted the lots, it fell on GHD. It's perfect for me. Toast bar, a burpee. All right, so it's got to be a chipper. I feel like if you go too big a sets, you lose intensity on the machine. Also got to think about if this was at the games, you would want it fun to watch.
We got bar muscle up, echo bike, total bar, burpee, GHD. Those are 5, right? I'm more excited for the games I've been in a long time, so that's probably a good sign.
I gotta use the burpee box clear. I have to.
Like 10, 20, 30, 40.
That's the workout.
That's it?
Oh, that's it. Gosh, I really hope mine gets chosen. I love it.
Hey, we need to make CrossFit as entertaining as possible and get people to watch it, so I think it'll do that.
215. Squeeze.
That's good.
You know, makes it a little bit.
Yep.
And then this goes to 24.
Yeah.
We'll draw. All right, which one's mine?
Oh, I thought Paige was picking.
Oh, Paige, you're picking. Oh,
wow! Rich, no,
freaking riches. Well, it's not. It helps that it's twice as big as the other ones.
Dude, it's like a 32-minute workout. We said a 12-minute chipper. He programmed a 32-minute workout. No, I was just kidding.
Do I have to pick another?
No, this is what we're doing.
6. He put in 6 of his own workout.
Look at how big Riches is compared to everyone else's. So of course you're gonna pick. Is this?
This is like when Biden won the election.
Dom, you want to read it?
24-18 cal echo, 48 block facing burpees, 24-18 cal echo, 36 GHDs, 24-18 cal echo, 24 toes to bar, 24-18 cal echo.
Don't say echo one more time.
Not terrible. And then we went to 4 more events.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, now I feel normal.
He feels good because he's freaking hybrid, ready for anything, anytime.
Why pick a lane when you could be hybrid?
Hey, if he hadn't gone to High Rocks DC and done that,
If I hadn't been a good company man.
The catalyst for all this
that
season's
was the
success,
precipice
baby.
for everything.
The hotel
We
room
had
in High Rocks, DC, the boys having a sleepover. Mayhem Hybrid was born that weekend. Blocker texted me this morning. Like, I just read the message, no context, because it made it more funny, and it was just, don't forget to let me needle you. And I said, okay, daddy. No homo.
How you feeling? Good. Yeah. Ready to go?
For games? Yeah. 10 days? Yeah, I mean, like, I just doing workouts, like, same like in the training, usual training for me, nothing special. I don't make myself like, oh, it's camp, because I think it's too late for camp. I'm just training.
Log carry, and then sled drag.
That sound fun?
Burden run 2.0. There's a vest.
Cool.
There's a vest on the pig. So I thought maybe they just did it all kind of. Maybe they shortened the run since the ranch run is so long. They could shorten that run. Because I think it was a 2 mile buy-in, maybe a little longer. And then flip the pig. I believe it was like 100 yards. It was far.
This is a new hint. There was a
Yeah, there's a they posted Sydney and Dave like benching together, but I think that was just nonsense. But in the background, there's a pig. I mean, we know they're using the pig, but there's a vest laying on it. So like maybe there's a vested workout that you flip the pig in. I mean, that's possible. Like, it could be something similar to Battleground, where they had the vest on, drugged the dummy, went to the obstacle course, ran back. Like, but I would think Burden Run would be cool because they're running so far on Wednesday. They shorten the run, flip the pig pretty much the same, carry a log or something similar, a big sandbag, and then drag the heavy sled. Because they can figure out how to. Me and Don were talking. They can drag this. They can figure out a sled to drag. Like on the rubber. Dragging a sled is easier than pushing a sled on rubber.
Yeah.
To do, you know? Because that upward angle. So I don't know. Oh yeah, you like that? You filmed that? That's pretty good. I think I was gonna be able to do that.
Do the other barbell now.
I don't think I can do it again. I'm not.
Bro,
I am.
Dude.
Yeah.
Proven could never do this. I just know that.
You see? Well, I don't even know how high the back tire can get.
Oh yeah. Totally clear. You can clear no problem.
Roman wanted to snatch. We didn't snatch much this week. Just some tech Monday. And I remembered Quinn's mock last week had no heavy snatches.
We only had 9 squat snatches at 165. And the last workout was a sprint. So
Yeah.
I haven't snatched heavy in a while.
So Quinn needs it too. So it's just it won't end that heavy. The goal is no misses. And it'll probably be a relatively high percentage, but we'll see how it looks each round to round. If it looks good, we'll just go bump it 20 pounds for the 1, 2, and 3 waves. If it doesn't look great, then we'll lighten it. But just boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, quick, smooth reps, moving fast.
He's obviously competed for a while, which helps, just having reps under your belt of like you're gonna lose. And then this season was kind of rocky for him. Like quarterfinals, he kind of didn't do great in quarterfinals because of the handstand push-up workout. Then he went to Syndicate and had a good weekend most of the weekend. Was left out by just a couple workouts, and then finally broke through on the online semifinals. Pretty convincingly too. So. I think that just shows his resilience as an athlete.
3, 2, 1.
Hitting a pretty heavy lift compared to your best deep into games training is always good. Like, you want to maintain your strength the best you can. You know that it's going to drop off, but if you are hitting lifts that are really heavy, close to your max, deep into games training, deep into a weekend of like real games training, hard games training, going against other people, then like you have to walk away with that happy.
How many people can miss a 265 snatch and then rip it 20 seconds after, you know?
Sweet. Guess I'm one of them. I just missed it because I wasn't patient in the pull, so just kept on pulling the second try. Got underneath it. I know my max is only 275, but it doesn't feel very heavy. My technique's just trash, so 265 shouldn't be that heavy for me.
That is so cute.
Oh, that's really
Look, that's for you. Look at how cute. Do you like it?
Yeah, this one's, I don't know if it's a stretch or not, but there is a video of them running around the SAP Center. There was someone's Garmin or Whoop data of them doing 4 750-meter runs. And then there was Dave filmed past pretty quickly a barbell, a men's barbell, that was loaded to 165. Back in the day, Naughty Nancy was 140 pounds for the guys. Nasty Nancy in 2020 was 185 for the guys. So that 165 kind of falls right in that range. And if the workout was dictated by the run course, which is possible, meaning there was a 750-meter run that just made sense at the SAP Center, I can easily see Dave just formulating the workout around that. So maybe start and end with those 15 overhead squats at 165. And then have those 750-meter runs in between, which would end up being even more than the total run volume and would be exactly the overhead squat volume. So what we did is we made a weird workout out of it, but we were just looking for stimulus, like the run, squat, run, and then we did the squat, run, squat, and then we let the reps go down as we got later into the workout because we wanted to push the intensity. Same idea as what we did with the 2007 workout. We wanted them to feel the game day intensity, and by doing that, you have to either add rest or kind of dial the volume back later on in the workout, and that's exactly what it did.
Come on. Yep, because I want to keep it.
Hey, don't try to keep up with me, okay?
Okay, I got it.
Hey, I'm just gonna stay in my own lane, man.
We can start outside if you guys want.
Don't talk too fast, okay, with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
draft off you. 424.
Her goal is to get there and to get a win or two. Like have those top 10 finishes, have a couple top 10 finishes that like keeps you hungry to want to come back. I do think that's really important for a rookie. If you can take stabs at events where you think you can do well and try to do extremely well, like really surpass your expectations, then that's gonna keep the rookie wanting to come back. When if you just kind of pace everything and play it really safe, then you end up like kind of not content with it. You almost have to go out there and just take swings and see what happens for the first year and kind of just be happy with wherever that leaves you.
Yeah, I was trying to hold him off, but the third round I knew that he was inching closer and closer, so I was like, you just gotta try to run fast. I just did what I could. It's a fun race. I like training with people, it's fun. At home I train by myself, so getting to race, it's getting me ready to compete. I feel like I'm ready to compete now. So, we're gonna be ready.
You're like by far the youngest person in the field, right?
Yeah.
How does that feel?
I don't really know. I try not to think about it, but I'm just gonna go out there and do what I can. See what happens. It's definitely gonna be a little different than teenage games. So just taking my little steps and enjoying the process.
Are you intimidated at all by the girls?
Honestly, not really. I feel like at first when I qualified in Brazil, I was like, I don't really know if I belong with them. And the more I started training, I'm like, I made it there. Like, I did that. So I have to just remind myself that I earned my spot and I do belong there no matter what. So.
Miley, I was unaware you had it like that. That's impressive. Yeah, that didn't feel very good. I didn't let her. She took it from me. I couldn't get her. I tried. I was hurting. She took it. My goal is top 10 at the games. And what I expect, like events-wise, out of 20 events, I'll probably have 4 or 5 do where I just freaking bomb. Because it's either skills that I'm not proficient at or who knows what could happen. It's the games. And I think I'll have 4 or 5 where I do pretty well, top 10 finishes. And I think I'll have a bunch of middle of the pack finishes. But out of 20 events, I gotta believe there's one that I can just freaking home run and just go be an athlete on and just take it from everybody. That's what, like, I want to win an event. Like, I really want to win one event at least at the games.
That'd be cool.
I've won an event at every individual competition I've ever done, if not more than one. So I gotta keep the streak alive.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't win an event at Tour Stop 1 this year. That's not true. That was the only comp I've been to that I didn't win an event individually. So I want to keep hammering like that. That's fun to do, man.
Yeah.
That's a rush you can't get anywhere else. So that'd be pretty cool. But top 10 overall, win an event. That's what I want.
I'm gonna lunge and then weighted double under instead of normal. But everything else will be the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same like reps to the double unders.
They've done the ballistic block in the 2013 finale. It's an exciting finale in my opinion where you have a moderate heavy, a heavy, and a really heavy dumbbell where the athletes are going up in weight and you have an explosive, difficult movement like the deep deficit handstand push-up. So you have a lot of places for someone to fail or do really well. Expectation is, I wouldn't say there's much expectation. Like, she goes back and forth, like feeling the pressure or just like not caring about the pressure because it's her first time back at the games in a couple of years. So of course she probably feels it. Like, I mean, she wants to win. I don't know if there is a season ending where it would like be horrible. I think she'd be pretty excited with anything, but obviously the goal is to win, to get on the podium, to be top 5. Like, anywhere in that realm would be awesome. I wouldn't see it as a failure if we didn't meet those goals. I would just see it as like we could probably fill in some gaps somewhere that we didn't know.
Regular double unders. That's stupid. If I'm just looking at this workout for only girls, it's not too heavy, but then freaking Guy's right next to me cycling the dumbbell, but whatever. I guess my point's invalid because Miley's cycling the 92, so.
He's also the best pulling cycler.
What are you saying?
I was saying that the 120 compares to the 90. That's lighter than the 90.
No, it's not.
Yeah, like, of course, like, I'm arguing with guys, so of course guys are gonna say that.
It's heavy. Is it heavy for you?
Yeah, I could not tap and go at the end of the workout.
It's heavy for most of the guys. Not for me, but like...
Someone, I'm sure it's heavy for someone.
See? But not me. Things are not heavy for me, but like...
Yeah, but like on a snatch Like, that's my best lift.
And you did great.
What did girls use at the classic in 19 or 20
It
when
was
the guys
80 or
had one?
85
85.
for a squat snatch.
I said you're right. We've moved the needle 5 pounds in 6 years.
Are you satisfied with the stimulus?
Yeah.
I think it's right.
With this workout or just overall?
Just
everything?
overall, like
Yeah.
how the camp went.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we hit a lot of stuff that's either announced or been hinted at, and touched stuff that I think they need reps on. Yeah, the CrossFit Games, 5 days away. The Mayhem athletes are headed to San Jose right now. If you're not coming there with us, then get